everyone, Stirfry 1000 here. Another Walk Wednesday for you. Oh, it's not Wednesday, it is Monday. But since I'm cooking in wok, I thought I would go ahead and do a Walk Wednesday for you, and that's why you're seeing this video today, Wednesday. Because I actually made this video 2 days ago on Monday. But right now, to me, it's Monday. So, if that makes sense. So, I've got some ribs here I cooked yesterday in the slow cooker, crock pot. And I made 2 racks of ribs, and what the hell was that? They were fall off the bone. So, I'm just going to get the meat out of here. And as soon as I get the meat out of here, we'll put it on. We'll get it put in the wok. Monkey should be getting ready to get back here soon. Should take them on to, you know, when they make you exercise, or you know what I'm saying. So let me get something for this. Yeah, there's a small bowl up here. Now, oh shit, I'm not going to use all this, of course, but yeah. So just want to make sure there's no little bones I'll be missing in here. Man, this turned out great though. I cooked it for 4.5 hours on high, and then an hour and a half on low in the crock pot. And what we come out with, save some of this for Bruno. Like I said, I won't be using it all. Make sure there's no gristle or anything like that. Like that piece right there, that can go to Bruno. Got my crock pot getting warmed up there. Nice. So Monkey had me order us I think it's a 6-quart Dutch oven, actual Dutch oven. Our pot that we have is not really, we call it a Dutch oven, but it's not a Dutch oven, it's just a cast iron pot. But she had me order a Dutch oven, so when we go camping here in a couple weeks, I will be making lasagna in the Dutch oven, providing it's not raining, because our burn ban is finally lifted. So hopefully it won't be raining. I can bake us a lasagna. Okay, I think I'll do a couple more here. And I just got some frozen vegetables and stuff. Therapy. That's where Mom had to go. Physical therapy. They usually come to the house, but she went back to the hospital, and then they had to. I guess they'll have to reevaluate her or whatever to come to the home. But anyway, that's where they're at. Yeah, got pretty nasty wind, 50-mile-an-hour gusts earlier. And power went out like 5 times altogether. I mean, slam out. Now I heard a couple. Oops, wrong one. I heard a couple transformers go. If it was dark, you know, I'd been able to hear that. All right, so I think this may be enough. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to wash my hands. Well, I'm going to break this up some more. See, I don't want that gristle in here. That piece right there. I don't want that in there. So I'll break this up some more. Maybe a few more pieces, and then I'll I'll get this broke up and we'll put it in the wok and we'll get it frying up. Okay guys, get ready to dump our meat, ribs. I don't know my mind's not right here lately guys, so bear with me. I told Monkey she's got to stop by and get some noodles. So I told her to pick up some bouillon cubes. I do have these. I've got a bunch of vegetable bouillon cubes up in there. They're okay, but you have to use a whole bunch of them. But so I'll just use these until they get, well, I mean, I won't need to use the ones, but I'll need them when I make my lasagna, and I'll show you guys how I'm going to do that. Now, I've never made it in a Dutch oven before. I have made lasagna over open fires before, but not in a Dutch oven. I used a cake pan the last time, and it turned out pretty good, so hopefully it'll be alright. Let's get, let's see, these ones aren't quite as flavor. They don't have quite as much flavor to them as, as those bigger, softer ones. So I'm going to put 4 in here. And we'll get them melted down. And once, there's a hair. Damn it. How'd that come from? Once they get melted down, see them melting. And the other ones, the softer ones, of course, they melt a lot faster too, but that's okay. This will be plenty, I do believe. Whoa. Now let's get our spoon I use. I don't want that to burn, so give it a little bit of water. Turn it down a little bit more water. Oh, it's a weird looking crack inside that cup, see it? So yeah, I'm just going to melt these up. Now I'm going to get some of this stuff. I like this stuff. Put some of this in here. And a little bit of paprika. Now since this is not smoked, but since we're using ribs, we use this Kingsford original all-purpose seasoning, bold and authentic smoky flavor. Do that. Now, yeah, it's starting to melt. Okay guys, as soon as that melts clear down, we have no more chunks in there, I'll bring you back. Okay guys, here we go. I'm just going to dump this in here. Plus it'll soak up that it's kind of like a broth. That's Monkey messaging me. She's going somewhere to get the noodles because they don't have them, I guess, where we usually get them. I need to turn this fire up a little bit. And also, let's put some, let's use this. Let's use this stuff for something different, okay? Now this is not a recipe I'm following by anybody or anyone. It's just, you know, stuff I got. This is what we're going to be using for our vegetables. What is that? Voila! Chicken stir fry. There's tiny pieces of chicken in there, but there's not a lot. It's mostly vegetables. And then it comes with this, so we'll do this when we get to the man, that smells nice. But when we get to the vegetables, so I'm going to go ahead and heat this up a little bit. Turn that up a little bit, and then yeah, I think there's plenty in there, the vegetables and everything. And then I'll be back with you when we get ready to put the vegetables in. Okay guys, so we're gonna take the meat out. Then when the vegetables get done, we'll put the meat back in. Right before the vegetables get done, it calls for 11 to 13 minutes, kind of simmering them. So at about 9 or 10 minutes in, we'll put the meat back in so it gets nice and hot again. But in the meantime, I'll just stick this in the oven. You don't have to turn the oven on. It will help keep it warm. Alright. Now, that'll just help keep it warm. The oven's not on. So, let me see. I want 3 tablespoons of water in there. It doesn't say when to add this, but I just always add it like right now, so that way it's got more time to cook, to get into the vegetables and what little bit of chicken there is in there. So we'll give, it says to a half a bag, and this is about a half a bag. 1, 2, 3, let's give it 4 for good measure. Alright, now I'm going to let that melt down first, and once this thaws out and melts down, then we'll go ahead and put the meat in. Okay, so once that gets melted down, or not meat, we'll put the vegetables in. Okay guys, we're going to put our vegetables in now, and the chicken, but see, it's just a couple, this is half a bag, and I mean, you can pretty much count the chicken. There's 3, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I mean, I know it looks big on camera, but it's really not, so that's what she said. But so they say medium high, so just going to stir it up a little bit, and I'm just going to let that cook for 11 to 13 minutes, probably 11 or 12, but let's set it at 11. And then about 10 minutes, about 10 minutes in, we'll put our meat back in here so it can get hot. By then, hopefully Monkey will be here, and we can do noodles. Noodles only take 4 minutes to boil. You throw them in here for 30 seconds, stir fry them up a little bit, and you're done. So stick around. Okay guys, so she just messaged me. She's at Walmart. I guess they don't have any of them noodles there. I'm talking about the lo mein. They have this other kind of stuff, and I was like, nah, forget it, we don't need them. And then I thought, I'll just use this cup of noodle stuff, and I'll just boil the noodles up, drain the water out of them, and then we'll stir fry them in here for about 30 seconds, and then we'll put everything else back in. Okay guys, so it was about 10 minutes. From now on, I'm not going to get technical. I'm going to put this, I got a little bigger bowl. And if you use this stuff, it doesn't tell you to, but yeah, you need to stir it occasionally, because if you don't, it'll stick. Like it's starting to do right now, so I just been adding a little bit of water. And then we'll put this back into this bowl, if it'll fit, and And we'll take this off the heat. Yeah, let's go ahead and put this in the bowl now. And we'll take this off the heat and we'll boil up our noodles. Then we'll put our noodles in here and stir fry them. I am making one mell of a hess here. Alright. Yeah, so can't wait for the shoot. Tried to save one, ended up losing three for the camping trip because we'll do one night solo, because like I said, Monkey felt bad for me because I wanted last weekend to, or was it this past weekend, I wanted to go camping in my truck on Friday. I was just going to camp in my little Nissan, and but couldn't get a place. So all right, let me get a pot. But that's okay, you know. She said, well, just get it when you can get it and we'll go camping. So that's what I did. Probably won't need them that much. Alright, so as soon as this comes to a boil, I'll bring you back and we'll put these in here, and then we'll stir fry them with some of this, and then we'll mix everything together. By then hopefully she'll be here. If not, I can keep it warm for them, because usually when they get to Walmart, they won't she won't have that much longer to go. But I told her, I said, she said, yeah, that's weird. I can't believe they don't have the noodles there. And she didn't catch us, but I said, well, must be getting hard to find. Remember I told you guys about that in a previous video here recently? And she said, must be. Okay, Monk, whatever. Alright, let's let this get to a boil. Okay, guys, let's put our noodles in here. I mean, it's got some chicken stuff in it, but I mean, I did put chicken bouillon in it, so doesn't really matter. I rinsed my, it's over here, my wok out. Whoops, wrong one. With some hot water. But as soon as these won't take that long. As soon as these cook up, I'll drain them in the strainer. And then we'll you know, in the wok thing there. Hang tight. Okay, guys, so letting this get hot. Oh, don't breathe that in. I'll put a little bit of this in there. Now, instead of straining them, I'm going to use my noodle spoon fork thing here. This thing. And if a little bit of that water goes in there just like that, that's fine. Okay, that's about right. If I need any more, it's right here, so I'm just going to go ahead, stir these up till pretty much most of the water's gone. Then we'll add our other stuff back in. Let it heat up a minute or two. And I think it'll be fine. So I'll bring you back when we because I didn't cook the noodles clear down because I knew I was going to stir fry them. So stick around and I'll bring you back in just a second. Okay guys, it's been about a minute. Good timing. Monkey just pulled in just now, so we're going to dump this in here. We're going to stir this up. Man, this smells pretty good. And then as soon as she gets in here, her and her mom will be ready to eat because it's 5:17. Again, this is Monday, guys. You'll see this Wednesday. Or if you don't see it until Thursday, Friday, or the weekend, be mindful that I am filming this on Wednesday, but I will set it to go live on Wednesday. Okay, there we go. I'm going to turn the heat down. I'm going to put a little bit more of this water in here so it don't dry up until, damn, I'm making a mess. Until she can get in here, get her mom in, get her settled. And I think we're good to go. Alright guys. So, you know what? I'm going to put a lid on this. Take it off the heat. Hi Monk.
Hey babe.
She's in. So, hang tight guys and I'll be back with you. Hey Monk.
Hey babe.
Give it a shot and
Yeah.
tell me what you think of it with them noodles. Oh, that's still piping hot.
Yeah. Oh.
Good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay guys, there you go. We made it with some chicken bouillon cubes. There's little pieces of chicken in that, but the main ingredient is I forgot earlier. That stuff we took out of that bowl. You weren't here. Yeah.
That stuff?
Yeah.
Oh. What's the name?
yeah.
You mean the ribs?
Yeah. Alright guys, Saber, the Myth Man Legend, gone for now.
Mommy said she's out. Bye y'all. Have a great week.
We'll see you. Well, yeah, but they'll see this Wednesday. I told them it's Monday right now, Monday filming, but since we was cooking in the wok, I thought I'd do a wok Wednesday and I'll just put it up on Wednesday.
That's fine.
Alright, we'll see you guys later. Saber, the Myth Man Legend, gone for now. Bye-bye.
Bye,
Monk,
y'all.
anything else?
Nope, that's it. I'm going to eat.
Alright, enjoy your supper, Monk.
You too.
Bye, guys.